Hello and welcome back to the Crossword vlog, aka Clog, Tuesday edition. And I guess we're going for a month of streak edition. Not on a month boundary, but some months are 30 days. I guess some months are 29 days. But without further ado, yeah, let's just get this done. I guess A5 letter, sports org. I feel like that's gotta be like just ATM. A5 must be wrong. Cosmic. Oh, it's legal paper. That's right. And then earn for bring in. Start of a serial. Part one. Oops. Part one, I guess. Cosmic or cosmetic pencil. Um, like I'm thinking maybe like a liner pen, although pen isn't a pencil. Raggedy Ann, LPGA. Lip liner, and then grumpy something, grunt work, paper, probably his, maybe paper thin. I think Bowen Yang is a person. Sewing something, sign of healing, a scar, I guess. Close, air, data and password managers. Could it be hashes? No. Okay. Well, it's gonna be the X. Oh, I think it's X-ray is what they do. Xbox, a roll of tape. Is it Raggedy Ann? What? Lexley. Raggedy. I guess Andy. I've never heard of that, but must be a thing. Bono, Yom Kippur, Grumpy Old Man something. This is the revealer, probably. Thinking like etiquette school or something, but I don't know how that would be a theme, so probably some other phrase like that. This evening, tonight. Tuna. Unsee something. That has a 1 all along the sides. Very pale. Ashen. Old man. I guess these are all pieces in chess. Pigeon. Old manch? I don't fully understand that. That would be Eros. Having well-defined muscles could be toned. This could be kinds, and this could be skull cap. Streetcar, maybe a tram. That's a mesh. AC/DC, ice rink, rinses out. So there's some like CSH ending. Could this be finishing school? I've heard of that, but like I'm not sure I fully understand why SCH is finishing school. Like, sure, school has SCH in it, but maybe it'll all make sense at the end. It's a long story. Judicially suspended. Okay, if all else fails. Team. Could be like, what side are you on? Maybe an ogre? Odor? A hop, maybe? This could be an HSA, like a health savings account. Or HMO, maybe. And then a muse. The Washington Post. A spa might have those. And then just maybe ales and then pots. Okay. Don't exactly know who that is, but embarrassing blunder. That could just be idiot. I was gonna put King James, but that obviously doesn't fit. Prima donna. Tons. Decorate could be adorn. Hotel Bible name. Is Gideon? That sounds familiar to me. And then a gaff, yeah, that makes sense. Fond farewells. And then I guess Ada's. Ada is the Greek H. User IDs. Maybe resents. And then next, and that must be a C for the SCH ending. Sewing. Oh, I think Egan, that was in a previous crossword, maybe a week ago. She also wrote, apparently, a visit from the Goon Squad, if I'm remembering correctly. Heredity unit is Gene. Okay, let's just do a lap. I guess sewing kit, and then sewing kitch. Novelist Ken, and then probably Irene, I guess. Judicially suspended. State. Huh. Okay, yeah. Let's just do the lap. This could be Raku and then Elia. It could be Ellie, but I think Raku looks better than Riku, so we'll do that. I feel like this is skull, and then a knot in your muscles, and I guess it's just Pete. Like for some reason I'm seeing that, but STAEE does not look great. And then Matar Paneer ingredients. So it might just be Deutsch ending, just because I mean I don't know what a match is though. That's the other problem. But like kitsch means like sort of tacky. Um, or hint to this puzzle's theme. Okay, so yeah, I think eels make sense there. Not not that many words fit, and then something Deutsch. But then, so that means that the actual answer just won't have the SCH there. So something Deut, D-U-E-T, state, state Deut. Uh-oh. Let me just quickly try that. Okay. Um, stare, coup d'etat that has been judicially suspended. Okay, yeah. Oh, this is Mensch. Um, grumpy old Mensch. Because a Mensch is a good person. Sewing kitsch. Home sweet home. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Um, and then that has been judicially suspended. Yeah, I don't know why it would be Deutsch. Um, yeah, I think something's wrong there. Oh, maybe Putsch? State. Like the beer hall Putsch? So I think that's the coup d'etat. And then judicially suspended will have to be this part. So it could be, yeah, what would judicially suspended be? So the ED makes sense. Yeah, I don't, Pels, really? Oh, that it could be peas, skull like that. Um, stated, see, that's been judicially suspended. Yeah, so I think Irene is okay because of the ED ending, but staked or stayed, like a court stay, and then stayed put. Okay, so I think that's right now. Then, so there must be something else wrong. So do a little lap. Grumpy old Minch. Laxley. Does that make sense? Sure. Paper thin. Air pressure resents. Let's just try that real quick. Okay. Stayed put. Okay. Gideon. Yeah, that seems fine. Finishing school. Ada's. Peach Rose. That sounds like a name. And Potts. Yeah, seems fine. Lip liner. Tonight. Yeah, this one seems suspicious, but Ken Kesey, that sounds right to me. And then Irene rinses out ACDC. Skull cap. Okay. So yeah, I'm actually not sure what is wrong here, other than potentially this. Hmm. Yeah, stayed put, sewing kit, grumpy old man, manch, grumpy old. Yeah, okay. Is manch a word? And then let's try this again. Grumpy old manch. Film with a huge cast. Yeah, why would epic be? Film with a huge cast. With a huge cast. Yeah, I'm not understanding that at all. Because one thing I'm seeing here is like blank pick, like um, like a biopic. Um, but yeah, the weird thing here is that a mensch is someone the heart of gold, but I just don't know if match is. But then crotchety geezer is singular, so that would be grumpy old man. So yeah, there's just something very weird going on there. Is there similar weirdness elsewhere? Stayed put, peas. This one doesn't like. I know it's a Tuesday, so like there's no way that it's gonna be uh what's it called, a rebus, but I'm just so confused by film with a huge cast. Like an epic isn't really a type of film, right? Like why would you clue epic in that way? With a huge cast. Grumpy old mensch. I guess E makes more sense here because grumpy old men doesn't have to apply to this. It's just mensch has to apply to that. So I guess it's just epic. And I was just getting okay, so scar. Oh, this could be scab. There we go. Yikes. All right. Let's go ahead and admire the puzzle. Good thing I didn't make any side bets about solving this faster than average. Um, I guess that makes up for my super fast Monday. Yeah, I did not like it so much. And not just because it was hard, it's just I'm very confused by the theme. So finishing school, I just obviously I see that there's an SCH at the end of all of these, and school has an SCH in it, but like it's not finishing school, it's just finishing SCH, ool. Um, and uh, yeah, and yeah, I'm not like all that impressed with the themers. They all had very different like vibes. So Grumpy Old Mensch, I think, is maybe um the most successful one. But even then, it's not like super transformative. It's just going from grumpy old man to grumpy old mensch. Um, so it still has like a very similar vibe, in contrast to something like stayed put turning into a stayed putsch is like a very big difference. Um, Although I appreciate the creativity there, but it's also like less successful because a court stay on a beer hall putsch is just like a it's kind of a stretch, especially for a Tuesday. And then sewing kit going to sewing kitsch um, is also not very transformative. So really all over the place. But yeah, then you have like uh, two authors right next to each other, right next to a Greek goddess. Um, does make things pretty hard. You also have things like Skull. I think this is quite hard for a Tuesday. And then this like Baku Elia thing with Scab. Like I can't imagine I'm the only person to have put Scar there. Um, yeah, it just seems like a lot of like little acronyms, this part I stuff. Um, yeah, I think the fill was quite messy in here. And not only was it difficult for me specifically, I th also think it's very unbeginner friendly. Um, but yeah, I still don't know who Potts is. I feel like you can't just refer to someone by their last name if they're not like Brad Pitt or something. Um, and I have no idea who Blank Potts is, especially crossed with HMO, which I can imagine not everyone knows, especially if you're not from the US, where we have our own messed up insurance system. So I don't know. Overall, I'm gonna give this one a 4 out of 10. I think it's definitely worse than your average Tuesday, maybe even like a 3.5. Just not super impressed with the theme, kind of bewildering, and then the fill around it is also not great. Um, but yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.